Hello guys, today we are going to learn about uh, particularly lambda expressions, and as we discussed earlier that about the new features just like lambda expression, function interfaces, default method interfaces, static method interfaces, predicate, function, consumer, and method references, and constructor by double colon operator, and streaming API and date and time API. So one by one, we will take in these features. Firstly, we are going to have that what is lambda expression. So exactly, the objective of Java 8 is to simplify the programming so that we can write a small amount of code and easy to where the utilization of functional programming benefits we can do. And the premost the thing with Java 8 which makes the Java 8 more powerful is that it enables the parallel programming in Java. So to know about the lambda expressions, basically, now we will go and that how the lambda expression helps in writing the code in Java 8. So to enable functional programming in Java, the first advantage we get from lambda expression, and foremost, these codes are more readable, maintainable, and concise code which is having in Java 8. So we can use APIs in very easily and effectively, just like we will see in a streaming API. To enable programming parallel processing, we are going to have that with that. So if we see that if this is the case, so if mm, uh, like this, if I just have this, then and I just code like this, something that um, public public void add method, and I just give int a and int b, like this. If I just give and it is having just like this, that system.out.println, and it is going a plus b. So this is what you used to write in particularly in when you are using Java 7 and earlier versions of Java. So this is basically now with respect to lambda expressions, you didn't need to write these things. Neither public is required, neither void, neither this is required. Only the brace method is required, and this is required. So what's left in if this is required? So if this is required, then you are writing only this amount of code only, that int that your int a comma int b, and this is the sign of lambda expression, and you are giving the brace system dot out dot println, and you are writing a plus b. So this amount of code you are writing to have this expression written in that. So so that's about lambda expression. So now we should code in some other prospects, that how we can enhance the lambda expression. So firstly, we try that some code where I just write some lambda expressions for you. So I just open my IntelliJ here. I just have already make one of the things, but I just make a fresh project. So here I just make a project and I name this as a project, create a project from template. And after choosing that, I'm just creating one project name as my lambda example. So my lambda example one, I'm giving the name like that, and I finishes up my project and chooses this window. Now in this SRC, I just go to a class and make one interface and name that interface just like I want to do the sum. So my sum I just do like this as an interface, and I define this my sum as an interface just like a functional interface. So it's just like a functional interface, and after giving this as a functional interface, I write it void sum, uh, uh, or you can write void add also, because you have to basically add. So int a and int b, we have to do like this. So we take it less like that and written it. So now we are having our main class here. So so here we can take this my sum like that and return to my sum. And we can, as we are writing a lambda expression, so here we have the a and b, and we give the lambda expression like that, and then system dot out dot println, and we write the sum of a and b is colon plus we write a plus b. So a plus b, we just write it, and we just add the semicolon here. So if you are seeing that this, because my sum is not coming here, so we will do it later, but before that we will add my sum. So my sum we will add dot add method we have written there. So we will write 20 and 30 like that. We will write it so that we can get the sum. So because this is not there, so I just give this to the this package exactly, so that it can be made. Mhm. So okay, I create not like this exactly. If this is not happening, I want to create some interface exactly. So I just create and interface my sum like that here, and or whatever I have just given here. So I give the same there. So okay, this was there. So I kept there and just I write one functional interface. So it's all right. So we can use this, and we can run the main by this, and we will see that it will give the result just like 50. So that's how see now we have got the result, and this is the lambda expression which we have written to add the sum. So this is for this video. In the next video we will learn about more things about lambda expression and function interfaces. So thanks for this session.